ready to rumble, young blood. Let's keep this winning streak going.
Please report any violations to these rules to the department, security or guest services staff member. Our next giveaway game is a victory. Every fan in the arena is getting a green card. So bring home money and don't miss out. And coming up is Let's Back Day.
And the excitement already starting to crescendo, with fans gathering and streaming into the building. Hi folks, the NBA regular season rolls on. This game part of the NBA Cup. With a new season underway, what are some areas that are challenging for players to get used to again, Grant?
You know, BA, I think being on the road again in general. Making sure you continue to eat right, get the proper rest, getting into a routine as quickly as possible. That's what's the most challenging at first.
And a lot of talk this year about MP and his sights set on securing the NBA Cup for his team. It really adds a bit of intrigue and drama to what's already become a fan favorite here in the early goings of the NBA season.
Yeah, as if we needed any more drama. MP, I think, draws a lot of attention to himself with his expectations and goals, but I admire that he puts his vision into reality and isn't afraid to tell the world what he wants to achieve. MP always seems to find a way to give us must-watch NBA action.
And checking out the New Orleans opening lineup. They've got Cason Wallace, Zion Williamson out there with Shepard. Then it's Suggs, and it's Bailey in at the 3. Up top, Morris. Pass to Thunder. Now here's Suggs. Tight defense on him. And just over a minute played here to start the game. They set the pick. Now Wallace. It's picked off. Morris down low. A dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
At the line for
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. That free throw good from Morris. And both free throws good from Morris. And Grant, you look at the players the Pelicans have gone after recently. They have a clear plan.
Well, they do, BA. They want to surround Zion with shooters, which, of course, makes sense. It's sort of the same kind of blueprint the Bucks laid out with Giannis. If you can shoot, the Pelicans have a spot for you.
The 3 from Suggs. And again, New Orleans, no good. And here's Memphis. Here's Thunder. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Wallace outside. Back to Williamson. And they double up Williamson. Over Williams. Memphis with a rebound. Edey's got 4 rebounds now. Williams misses.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Here's Bailey. Lays it up and banks it in.
And off the schneid here, 1 of 5, but that's a big one.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies, and we got right to it. The question of how do you stop Zion? From what Coach told me, it's all about being physical. He said, we're not going to let him run us over in the lanes or just stomp us inside. We're going to fight back hard. So it sounds like Coach is expecting high effort physically from his team.
Thanks for that, Allie. Williams against Williamson. Takes the 3. Williams misses. The Pelicans have gone only 1 of 6 so far. The 3 from Suggs. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Yeah, good to see Suggs bury the triple. This will only help with his confidence.
And since we have a second here, let's see which teams have dominated the offensive glass and second chance opportunities this season. In third, the Pelicans.
You've got to respect the work ethic of these guys on the offensive glass. They don't give up on possessions and hit the boards with aggression.
Pass to Edey. Shoots over Shepherd. And again, it's Memphis missing. And here's Williamson. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Wallace, the pass to Williamson. Tipped. And they'll keep possession. And Bailey gets it to go.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
There's no question. When he is connecting from those kind of spots on the floor, it is just a huge boost for what they can do offensively.
To halt the run, Thunder with the bucket.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. The Pelicans trail. And here's Suggs. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. And the Pelicans making a change here. Hawkins is checked in.
Checking in for the Pelicans, number 24, Jordan Hawkins.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball. Williamson passes to Suggs. Goes up on the wing. That's good. And it's Williamson with the assist. Suggs has got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, too easy. I mean, for Suggs, he makes that in his sleep.
A nice shot by Morris.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Pass to Hawkins. Back to Williamson. Deflected! And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession here. And checking out some numbers for him.
And for an idea of where his offense is right now, take a look at his true shooting percentage decreasing over the last 5 games. He desperately needs to find his stroke tonight.
So it's the Pelicans now. They trail by 1. This is the first they're seeing of Memphis.
And this squad bumped them out of the playoffs in the first round last year. That hurts a little bit.
Here we go. Suggs outside. Pass to Shepherd. The shot comes out. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Here's Thunder. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it. Now
Now here's Suggs. He's got 5. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Thunder, count it, his 3rd and 5 attempts.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Pelicans trail by 3. Picked it! To the middle. Here's Williams. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
And I don't know if everybody's getting in this block party flow, but that's what's happening tonight. They've done a great job of being aggressive on all the shooters.
And that's what they want to do. Get them open looks early.
Here's Thunder, covered by Williamson, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Memphis shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. First free throw is good. Good on both. Here's Hawkins. Pass to Shepherd. Out to the right wing. Craig with it. Plenty of space. And the Pelicans get another bucket right there.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Here's Thunder. They kick it out to Murray. The three-pointer off the mark. The Pelicans have gone 7 of 16 so far. Craig passes to Hawkins. Back to Craig. No good. That would have tied it.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Jackson, the screen. Three-pointer. Drains the triple. And the Grizzlies lead by 5.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Back to Craig. This one for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Here's Bufkin. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Here's Shepherd. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Here's Thunder. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Pass to Shepherd. Here's Hawkins. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 from Craig. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Murray, a screen on Craig. Thunder with the bucket. And now it's a 12-point Memphis lead.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Hawkins, the pass to Craig. Here's Hawkins to end the run. The rebound by Jackson.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Pass to Thunder. Here's Bufkin, defended by Craig. Here's Thunder. He's got 14. And he can't jam it through.
And tried to show off just a little bit there, but ultimately didn't work out. You know, he's going to get a few stares from his coaching staff and probably his teammates in the next huddle.
Now Craig. Pass to Hawkins. The 3-ball. Buries it from 3. Hawkins has got 6 points.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 9-point. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
The defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Okay, on the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. They've got Cason Wallace, and it's Duren in at center.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Thunder in the last outing against the Suns played some superb basketball. He ended up with 41 points, and it wasn't just a great offensive performance for him. He excelled defensively, too. Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Wallace with it. He came away with 14 points in his last game. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Williams from long range. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
Duren. Pass to Hawkins.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
Ball, he's checked in for Craig.
Pelican substitution, number 12, Chucky Ball.
To the right side. Here's Rice. Last game for him, he picked up 10. 3 on the clock. Here's Hawkins. That one's off. Still out of sync.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Oh, and a fast break for the Pelicans. Wallace's shot is good.
Oh, excellent work in transition. Pushing the ball up the floor like that helps you find easier shots.
Here's Thunder. Watch by Wallace. Blunt, the pass to Thunder. Shot clock at 6. Offline with a 3.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Steps back. Pass to Rice. Now Duren. And here's Wallace. Puts up a 3. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Thunder, the pass to Williams. Here's Thunder. Watch by Wallace. The kick out to Morris. The 15-footer. And it's in. Off the glass. Morris has got 6 points.
And he's going to nail these if you give him the space. That's just soft D.
The defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
Here's Wallace. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, Brent, as you know, finding success in the NBA is largely dependent on the situation.
BA, you're hitting the nail on the head. You can't get frustrated as a player, especially a young one that comes into the league and doesn't have an opportunity right away to play. You've got to work on your skills, stay confident, and at some point when you get your opportunity, whether it's the team you're with or in a trade, you're going to have a chance to show that you belong in the league.
Pass to Rice. Now Williamson. Williams defending. Here's Bailey. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson. Bailey's got his third bucket of the night.
Unselfish play there by Zion, moving the ball to another shooter.
Here's Thunder. From the arc. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
First 3 of the quarter and 3rd overall, guys. The defense might want to step up just a little bit on him from this point on.
Pelicans trail by 13. Here's Rice. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
Who doesn't love to see David take on Goliath? Their huge throwdown.
And here's Wallace. He has 7. Pass to Rice. Here's Hawkins. Launches it. They get it again. A nice shot by Rice.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Williams. Pelicans cleared away. And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Wallace misses. Grizzlies lead by 11. Well, it's rare to see a young player as efficient as Jalen Williams, Brent.
BA, it's been remarkable, especially when you factor in that this guy is relied on for a lot of shooting. I mean, his shooting volume is very high. This is a blossoming star for this team, and I'm not sure we can put a ceiling on what that potential is.
Here's Blunt. Knocks it down from distance. Blunt's got 8 points.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Wallace misses. Memphis has gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. Here's Thunder. Watch by Wallace. To the inside. Here's Roddy. Rice grabs the miss. Pelicans trail by 14. Inside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And Wallace, here we go. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
New Orleans has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Hawkins, the pass to Wallace. No good on the triple. Memphis leading by 14. Pass to Blunt. Wide open look. Good on the bucket. Blunt's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Nice delivery there. You can't hesitate when a man comes free on the perimeter. He got it, went right into the shot.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Shepard, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Suggs comes in for Hawkins. And the standings for the NBA Cup starting to come into focus.
Yeah, but there's still time to make a push. We'll just have to wait and see which teams are able to punch their ticket to the knockout round.
Pass to Shepard. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it. Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Williamson outside. Clock at 6. And again, New Orleans no good.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board. Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Vassell, he's checked in for Memphis. Pass to Shepard. Murray against Williamson.
2 minutes remaining.
Wallace outside.
2 minutes.
Now here's Suggs. And it's all from three-point range.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And with this pause, let's take a look at the teams that have generated the most offense on the break this season. Memphis, number 1.
You have to appreciate their effort and conditioning. It takes a lot of energy to play that fast breaking style.
Memphis making a switch here. Thor's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. To the left side wing. Wallace, left side. Pass to Bailey. Here's Williamson. Just 5 to shoot. Suggs outside. Unloads from 13. Memphis with a rebound. We've got 1:23 left to play in the first half. Into the lane.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Wallace with it. He's picked up by Vassell. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. And a quick look at how New Orleans' schedule is shaping up. On Wednesday, they'll be playing against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Friday, they'll start out on the road to play the Timberwolves in Minnesota.
And looking at that Mavericks matchup, it's going to be a hard-fought battle. You just hope they are able to execute their game plan as it should be a close one. Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
Vassell outside. Murray passes to Thunder. Vassell right side. Pass to Thunder. Here's Jackson. Williams grabs the board.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Zion Williamson seems intent on silencing all the doubters moving forward, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he's not taking any more questions about conditioning. His physicality and play really answered that question now. He has been looking better than ever.
Brent, one area where Zion Williamson continues to improve is as a passer.
OBA, he's cut down his turnovers while more than doubling his rate of assists. And to me, that's just familiarity, getting on the court more consistently and not being injured. I mean, he's going to build and compound on that experience. So starting to make plays is starting to show for Zion.
Here's Thunder. Right side Murray. Lets it go from the wing. And at the buzzer! Count it!
Just textbook. Kept his cool and waited for his shot.
That's exactly how you want to close out the quarter, too, with some confidence.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. They're feeling great, a 21-point lead. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
And get ready for the man on one side, one please. They're thinking about the shot. So solid. Now let's get it for our...
Welcome to the halftime show. And if they're going to turn this around, it's going to be a long road back for the New Orleans Pelicans.
They couldn't shut down the lane. Only thing that would stuff that is prime check. Maybe two of me.
Now that is a scary sight. Two of you.
Well, we're going to need a bigger fridge, Ernie.
And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games in the upcoming schedule.
And for that game against the 76ers, they hold some advantages, but can't play sloppy or uninspired. Still have to come in focus.
That does it for halftime. Let's get...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Memphis leading by 21. Williams is out there with Edey, and it's Blunt in at the 2. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Williams from long range, rebounded by Suggs. And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for the Pelicans. Pass to Williamson. Three-pointer. Memphis with a rebound. Edey's got 6 rebounds in the game. Morris, left side. Shoots from the baseline. It's hauled in by Zion Williamson. Williamson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Thunder. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to go on Jalen Suggs. Memphis shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, the Pelicans shooting just 38% for this game so far. From downtown, that's good. And it's Williamson with the assist. Williamson's got 3 assists now in this one. Morris outside. Thunder, the pass to Williams. From deep. Thunder, great positioning on the putback.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Pass to Bailey. Wallace outside. Williamson looking around. 6 to shoot. Over Williams. Memphis with a rebound. Edey's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Blunt, the pass to Thunder. Here's Edey. Williams on the wing. Pass to Edey. Here's Thunder. Watched by Wallace. Now here's Morris. He has 6. Fires the 3. Kept alive. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Padding the stat sheet, getting the board and the hoop all on one play.
Yep, he's earning his coach's appreciation. New Orleans calls timeout.
Oh my, their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Now Suggs. He's got 10. Grizzlies with the rebound.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Pass to Thunder. Here's the pick. Here's Blunt. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. These are his first free throws of the game.
Second team foul.
And he drops them first.
At the line for your Grizzlies. Blunt.
Hits both from the stripe. Suggs with it. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. It's rebounded by Morris. Morris has got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Blunt. Wallace pulls it in.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Well, you look at this. Call Memphis. Craig with it. Fires the three. And the three-pointer goes. Craig's got 5.
Pretty much no one is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Pass to Thor. Lets the three fly. Duren with the rebound.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
A nice shot by Hawkins.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Thunder. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And this offensive surge is just what they needed right now.
Pass to Thunder. On the wing, Murray. Here's Thunder. Vassell, right side. Outside Murray. Picked by Murray. Clock at 6. The shot by Thunder, no good. Here's Rice. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Grizzlies out in front, delivering the blowout. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And 1/4 to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. So the Pelicans 5 right now. They've got Duren, and it's Rice in at the 4 slot.
Oh boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
The shot by Thunder, no good. Pelicans trail by 19. Here's Rice. And a miss there on the triple. Well, Memphis shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. Here's Vassell. And he connects with a jumper.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And he gets that one. Craig's got 9 points here in the second half.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because it seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Hey, Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly, with players on different teams more friendly than in days past. And, you know, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Driving to the basket. The shot by Thunder, no good. Pelicans trail by 19. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Craig finds Duren. Here's Rice. Pass the ball. And here's Duren. Here's Hawkins. Blunt grabs the board. To the paint. Here's Thunder. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Here's Hawkins. And there's a pick. There's the 3. Knocks down the long J.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
Here's Thunder, defended by Craig. Here's Blunt. Here's the three. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Rice has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from three-point range.
Blunt, the pass to Thunder. Pass to Edey. Now here's Williams. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Blunt on target from range. And the Grizzlies lead by 21.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there.
Now here's Wallace. He's guarded closely. Pass to Suggs. And here's Shepard for 3. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Suggs with the bucket.
Well, he just nailed his second 3 of the half, guys. I'd be very aware of that if I were the defense right now.
The ball's knocked loose. Pass to Bailey. Back to Suggs. And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, BA, and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product.
Here's Thunder. Williams, a screen on Suggs. Off the mark there with a 3.
He was terrific shooting the ball in the first half, but he looks a little bit slower out there, possibly leg tired here in the second half.
Back to Wallace. A line change. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Edey's got rebound number 11. Williams against Williamson. 1:51 left to play in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Williams. Book it again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Ooh, Morris with a steal.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Grizzlies.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, BA, you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And what a huge performance it was for Thunder.
He ran things with precision, great command of the offense, putting his teammates in all the right spots.
And down it goes, 2 points.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
Oh man, that is just easy for him out there at his size with that kind of touch. That is money.
Thunder, the pass to Williams. Morris on the wing. Clock at 4. Goes back up. Edey, that's good.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
The three from Suggs. Blunt grabs a board. And here's Memphis. It's blocked. Pass to Edey. Outside, Williams. And here is Morris. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. And they
right, MP. You can't stop me. They're a good team, but we got you. So we're going to win.
I'm so like, I'm glad it's night, so the light from the sun.
what's up.